We've been on television many, many times, and folks always get the chance to see us sing and dance. And the producers of this show, they thought it would be fun if we came out amongst you and had a question and answer period. So the guys are going to come on out there, and any questions that you might have of interest about the Temptations, here we are to answer them for you. Gentlemen.
You want to take that side for me?
That's the young lady right behind it, Lou.
You know, you had to, ooh, I got you that time. You got to take advantage of the every shot you can get. So that camera here. You're from where?
I'm from New Orleans.
What's your name?
Shalia Gibson.
Yeah.
Shalia, that's nice.
Sure, different.
What's your question and who are you directing it to?
Well, I'm directing it to the group in general. I noticed there seems to be a very cooperative vibe. I guess that comes from years of working together. I was wondering if the group collaborated as far as choreography went, or if you consulted a professional.
Well, I've taught them everything that they know.
Pop's gonna be mad at you.
No.
Richard answer.
Oh, well, Richard, you have it.
Well, we sometimes we teach ourselves, but Charlie Atkins, he's about 64 now, 65.
Charlie gonna be mad at you.
Don't tell his age, Richard.
Well, I mean, he looked like he's 32, man.
Oh, clean it up.
He's great. He's worked with Gladys Knight and the Pips, the OJs, Jackson
Spinner.
5, the Spinners, everybody. He teaches. He's fantastic.
What's your name?
Lynn. Danita. I'd like to know, how old were you when your voice changed?
Believe it or not, I never ever had a high voice. Never had a high voice in my life. Never knew that thrill.
Only when he get his foot caught in the nose.
I'll bet you hit a high note there.
We have a question over here. What would you like to ask?
Do the Temptations have a favorite group besides themselves?
That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. Glenn, you could answer?
Well, I don't mean to sound prejudiced, but see, I was a Temptation fan before I got in the group, and this is my favorite group. No, but seriously. Myself, I like the OJs. Well, we all do, as a matter of fact. We're very good friends. I like the Spinners.
Right.
I like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right.
A lot of groups I like, you know. There's so many good groups nowadays.
Okay, Glenn, that's enough.
Oh, I like to talk. Well, see, I don't get a chance to talk too often, so I have to take
But you
advantage
sang good.
of every chance I get.
Over here, Rich.
Yeah, the pretty lady.
Which camera?
That's right.
What's your name?
My name is Sandra.
Where you from?
I'm from Chicago.
What's your phone number? Oh, no. No, what's your... Later? Oh, okay.
Well, he had a good
Hi
shot
there, Mom. What's your question?
My question is, I guess, for Glenn and Lewis, and I was wondering what kind of pressure it puts on new members of a group to join a standard like the Temptations.
Good question.
Very good
Glenn,
question.
Lou?
Answer the girl's question, Lou.
The camera light's not on, Otis.
They'll get you.
How you doing? Well, just like Glenn, I have been a fan of the Temptations all my life. And it really was a pressure for me, I guess mentally. I had to overcome a lot of things. I didn't think I didn't think I could perform and do the things that they were doing on stage because I had gone to see them when I was little, real little.
Watch it.
A lot. But the fellas that are in the group right now, they're very cooperative and they work with you and they just, make the environment very comfortable. And that's the success, that's how we can do it.
Well, I overcame the pressure. See, I never told them this. Now I'm gonna let them in on it. I've been in the group 5 years now, so I can tell them. Now, when I auditioned for the group, I knew most of the repertoire. See, I was following them along.
That's a big word, huh?
How you spell that?
I'll settle for just using it right now. But like Lewis said, the main thing was the guys were so helpful, They made me feel like I could do it. So I didn't feel the pressure of having to overcome it or build up my confidence, that much. They made me feel like I could do it.
And we're still fooling him now.
Very good. All right.
Thank you. That's great. Thank you.
I'm sorry we couldn't get to everybody, all right?
No, we couldn't answer everybody, but ask me. That's the best we can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the microphone and the strongest voice, Lewis' voice at least, and so consequently a chance to talk again. We just finished filming another television special other than this one, and it's entitled Uptown, and it's about the world-famous Apollo Theater. And in it, yes, indeed. We got our start there, too. Glad you remember. Being a five-man group and all, we got the chance, since a lot of the groups are no longer in existence and have changed and what have you, we got the chance to do our rendition of many of the great singing groups throughout history. And we're going to give you all a sneak preview of just a segment. We can't do all the costume changes and what have you, but we can kind of dabble a little bit and give you a sneak preview. Now, as we pass down through history, oh, I didn't see that. As we pass down through history, we'd like to see, and feel free to let us know if you recognize anything. Let us know in the usual manner.